September is National Whole Grains Month, so it's a great time to experiment with some of those whole grains that maybe you haven't used, or try to increase your daily intake of whole grains. The USDA recommends that we should have 3 servings of whole grains each day. Today, I'm making some granola bars that are loaded with the healthful benefits of whole grains. Once you have all of your ingredients gathered together, it takes about 5 minutes to mix up and only about 20 to 25 minutes in the oven, and you've got some homemade, delicious granola bars. To start with, I'm going to put 1 cup of rolled oats into my mixing bowl, and those are the old-fashioned rolled oats that you can buy in the grocery store. I've got ½ cup of crisped brown rice cereal rather than just the regular little rice cereal that you can buy in the cereal aisle. This is actually made of brown rice, which adds some great nutrients. I've got 1/4 cup of whole wheat flour, 1/4 cup of brown sugar, 1/4 cup of soy protein powder. I buy it in a big tub like this, and I put it in my morning drink and add it when I'm making cookies or something. But you could also use just dry milk powder if you have that on hand. And then for seasoning, about ½ teaspoon cinnamon and 1/4 teaspoon salt. And once I have those dry ingredients in my bowl, I'm going to mix them up really well. And then in another smaller bowl, I'm going to mix up some of the ingredients that are more liquid. I'm going to start with ½ cup of maple syrup. And you won't need a real large container for this. You can see I've just got a little pitcher. And 1/4 cup of creamy peanut butter. Add that to the maple syrup. There we go. And a teaspoon of vanilla, and I like to use pure vanilla extract for the best flavor. And then 2 tablespoons of granola oil. And then I'm going to whisk it together. Now once the peanut butter and maple syrup, the vanilla, and the oil is all mixed together, I'll just add it to my dry ingredients in the large mixing bowl, and then go to work to get it mixed up so that it's a nice solid mass. Now I've got my mixture all blended up very well. I'm going to just transfer it to a 9-inch baking pan or a glass baking dish. If you have a silicone dish like this, it works really well. And I like to spread it out with a piece of plastic wrap over my hand that I just dab in a little bit of butter. And that way it's very easy to pat into the pan. Now, once I pat it in, I've got my oven preheated to 350 degrees. I'm going to pop them in, and after 20 minutes, I'm going to take them out of the oven, and with a knife or with a dough scraper like this, I'm going to divide it into 8 pieces and put it back in the oven for just 5 minutes. Then they're ready to take out, and you have these wonderful homemade granola bars. When they're totally cool, I'll just take them out of the pan, wrap them up individually, and take them on my next walk through the woods. Remember, this recipe is at our website, www.lakelandptv.org. Celebrate whole grains. I'm Sue Doden, and now we're cooking.